Welcome back to Wealth TV's Wealth on Health. Our final profile is that of a courageous woman who was willing to fight and find a cure by any means necessary. Sharing her heartfelt story, here's Dee Coates.
I have coronary artery disease. I have extremely small arteries. They started blocking probably 10 years ago.
Like many of the other patients, Dee also had tried every available medical resource. She was rejected from a stem cell trial study at Scripps Hospital. She didn't meet the qualifications to be in the study.
They told me basically go home and die. That's the way I took it. So they said there's nothing else we can do basically until you have a major heart attack.
And while she hadn't suffered from a heart attack, her husband Dwight was watching her slowly slip away.
She couldn't do much. She had run out of air or run out of gas. So, you know, something needed to be done. You just can't sit around and die.
My husband, he basically is what convinced me. The price, you know, I thought, oh God, I hate to spend that money and it not work. You know, there was no guarantee. I believe I was like number 8 from the United States to go. So, you know, you're like on this cutting edge of medical technology here. You're not sure if it's going to work. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to die, I don't want to waste money on the way out because my family's going to need that money. And he looked at me and he says, but what if you go and it works?
The pair waited with concern and hope for the future.
Concerned, but I wasn't worried because I knew she was... She was in the Lord's hands.
I mean, just getting ready for work was a chore before I had my stem cells. I'd get up and take my shower, then I'd have to rest after my shower to have energy to get up and get dressed. I mean, it was horrible. I was existing, I wasn't living. And now I'm living.
After the therapy, Dee's health has improved little by little.
I thought, you know, because I know psychologically I wanted to be well. We all do. I would say probably 5 or 6 weeks. I thought little things, you know, and I thought, well, it's probably just me because I really want to feel better. But even at work, they started noticing, you know, that I was breathing better, my color was better, I could walk down the hallway further than I could before, because I used to go down the hallway to the mailroom and I would stop in 2 or 3 offices on the way to rest to get to the mailroom and stop on the way back. Well, I wasn't doing that. And you know, just small things that I had taken for granted before, I was just breezing through.
Well, the first time I saw the x-ray, the right side was blank. There was nothing on it. You could barely see the wires where she had her open heart surgery, where they wired her together. And then when she went over and had the stem cells done and come back, and then they took the, I don't know, 3 or 4 months later, man, you could see nothing but collaterals growing.
I'm doing excellent. Matter of fact, last week I got into an exercise program at the Body Zone. I lift weights 3 times a week, and I get on the treadmill 5 times a week.
The therapy really gave Dee a new perspective on life. She has come off of 5 of her medications, and she is able to do things she hadn't been able to do in years.
I mean, I feel really blessed in that way, and I know if I hadn't had the stem cells, and I figure the way I feel right now, probably 15, 20 more years. That's my outlook.
Though there are many risks when it comes to these overseas procedures, the benefits outweigh the dangers for these terminal patients. But with scientific advancements occurring all the time, these stem cell procedures might just be the medicine of the future. That's it for this edition of Wealth on Health. I'm Mark Fontes, and I'll see you next time with the latest advancements in the medical community. Thanks for watching.